What is up, I Love Basketball TV? It's Coach Ryan Razooky. Today I'm here with Coach Riley, and we're going to be showing you the best post moves. Let's get to it. Number one most important thing when learning how to post up is how to post up correctly, right? How to even catch the ball in the first place. So I never teach back to my defender. Reason being, go ahead, guard me, right, is let's say he's in the 3/4 front. I can put my arm out here, but the issue with this right now is I can't even see the other side of the court. All right, so even if I do catch it, if I have an open cutter, I can't see that, right? And you see the best passers in the league, like Jokic or other big men who are incredible passers, they can always see the floor, right? Even like when LeBron posts up, he's able to feed a lot of people on backdoors, cuts, et cetera, get them on their catch and shoot opportunities. So the other part I don't like about this is go ahead 3/4 front, right? Is that his arm is all the way across my body, which I don't like because he has an opportunity once the ball is passed to kind of jump up in that space. Now, I can kind of, shield with my back, but realistically, I have just so much more length if I go with my shoulder and I'm able to reach out to here, or even with my forearm. Right now, I can feel, I can see, I know exactly where he is. Not only that, when I catch the ball here, now I can see the entire floor versus catching it here, right? And you might be learning it differently, but this is something that I've talked about with a lot of my professionals, and I always teach it like this. It's worked best for me, where I face my body more towards here. I split his feet by putting my feet in the middle. I'm able to guard with my hip. I'm able to guard with my forearm. I can get my catch here, and there's nothing that you can do to reach this basketball because from my forearm or even my shoulder, right, I just have much more length than I do with my back, because you have a better chance of reaching this here than you do here. The other reason I like that a lot is because on this catch, if I do it correctly, now I already have my shoulder facing his chest. So that makes it a lot easier to get into my bumps, get to exactly where I want to go. I don't want to bump with my back. It's not really going to help me create a ton of space. So first move, catch, we'll bump, boom, nice easy jump hook. Okay, that's your first one. Our next move is going to be our up and under. So we're going to build it the same way. Catch, bump, pump fake. The defense will jump right here towards the ball. I'm going to keep it here, go through, and get that nice left-hand layup right there. Now, for both those examples, the defender would be playing here on the bottom side, right? So that allows me to attack towards the middle. But there are times when the defender will actually overplay the middle, and they'll be more on the high side. And so it doesn't make sense to bump and continue to move forward into him, but instead I'm going to turn baseline. So for this one, we're doing dribble drop. We'll go 2 dribbles, or 1, doesn't matter. But I'm going to push him to the middle, then drop step, and finish right there with the left hand. Nice and slow. Could look like this. Right, very slow. He's playing the high side. He doesn't want me to go that way. So I'll push him this way. Now you see it's too high, not protecting the basket. I will drop my foot to shield and then finish with that left right there. Okay, that's also why it's important to always catch above the block. Because if I'm low, I'm here, my drop becomes this, which we don't want. So once you're here, you built off of that hook, your step through, and your drop step. Now, even with the drop step, if you don't get to the space you want to, you could still build off it by going bump, turn baseline, pump fake. Once they bite on it, I can just turn back to the basket, right? And there's a few ways, obviously, depending on where he jumps. If I were able to pump fake and he jumps more on the high side, I would just step through this way. Right, depending on where he jumps to the ball side, I can step through this way. And if I have a ton of room, I could be here. He goes to the ball, and I can step through here. Either way, it's the same idea. My left foot's there, then my left foot's here. Depending on how I get there is based on him, right? Same thing when I go middle on my step throughs. I'm here. If he stays on this side, I step through there. If he goes towards the ball, I step through here. And lastly, if he covers the body, then I just step through here, and I'm able to get that off. And you are allowed to lift up your pivot to shoot it or to pass the basketball. It's a common misconception that you can't. So primarily everything has been built off of our bump and then how we counter that bump. But there are other times to reposition the defender just based off of a pump fake first, and then we're able to create our space. So for instance, I could catch, and as soon as I catch it, step and pump, which would reposition my defender this way, putting him there, and then that opens up different opportunities for me to score. Or I could catch and turn here and pump, which would have forced him to eat up some space, and then I can get in my counter. So let's go that baseline way first, and I'll show you a nice counter off that one. So we'll go nice and slow. You have catch, turn, pump, dribble, 1, 2, and get to the basket. Okay, we'll go a little bit faster on this one, but I'm gonna go right away. Separate, boom, good. Get there, nice and easy finish, okay? All right, now, I also advise players not to face the baseline because If you face the baseline, you can't see the game. So I'm always doing everything middle. So if I'm on the other side, right shoulder, right arm here, left arm up on the catch, and everything would just be the same. The other way, I gotta work on my left, gotta work on my jump hooks, gotta work on my floaters, my half spin, my pump fakes, etc. So everything builds off the same characteristics now. If I catch it a little bit further than the low block, so if I were to catch it like here, now this opens up face-up game. You're Carmelo Anthony, you're Karl Anthony Towns. A little more jab, shoot, jab, drive, rip, baseline, and attack off of that. So low block, we're focused on those bumps, those quick pivots, those turns, our touch shots. Out here, we're focused mostly on this one, right? Playing off of maybe 2 dribbles max in that mid-post area. All right, great work today.
Great, thank you.
We hope you enjoyed today's video, so make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did, and subscribe as we're dropping new videos every single week. So make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you hit the link and the pinned comment down below, it's gonna give you access to our new shooting program. So make sure that you go get that one, as it's an incredible program and it's gonna help you a ton. We'll catch you guys in the next video.
Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall.